Okay, cool. What up?
Hi.
Hi. No jump this time. I was aiming
No
for a
jump
jump.
scare today. I wasn't frightened by you today.
Damn it! It's okay.
Do my best, buddy. Don't know what to tell you.
I hate it, guys. I'm losing my edge. She's not afraid of me anymore.
I just really locked in this time because I got here late, so I think I was really, really focused.
And to be fair, I don't think she was ever afraid of me. I've always been afraid of her, but that's for different reasons.
You should be.
Guys, she beats me up. She's mean to me. You think this is a fun sunshine and rainbows relationship? No. No, she's cruel.
I don't think anyone has. Oh my gosh! If I was quiet, it's because my microphone was on the other side of my desk.
I mean, I heard you fine, but
I don't think anybody has ever witnessed me be mean to you.
I know
Before,
that's the problem.
I've never been mean to you.
This is me calling for help. No.
If you can provide evidence, then we can have a conversation. But I don't think you have evidence to provide. And I think anyone in our friend group would have my back that I've never been mean. I'm a very nice person.
For YouTube and Twitch purposes, this is a joke. Joking. Ha ha, funny. Okay, now we won't get banned.
I'm really nice, guys. I swear. No matter what place that's about. When I'm not around.
Well, happy release. Technically, it's not even the release day of 007. Yesterday, technically, was. That is some. I'm so mad about this still. I'm so. Not like I could even started it yesterday, but still. Huh?
Technically, it was today. Technically, today was the official release date.
Yeah, if you didn't pre-order it and you got up and went to go pick it. And guess what? If you pre-ordered it yesterday, you still got it yesterday. Like, you know how bullshit that is?
Actually crazy. I saw it. I saw it on the store because I was like, oh, did 007 come out today? So I saw it on the store. And it was like you can buy if you pre-ordered it, you can download it right now and play it, but it doesn't come out till tomorrow. And I was like, if I pay for it today, is that still technically considered pre-ordering it? And it said, absolutely, buddy. So I downloaded it yesterday, got all the pre-order bonuses, got everything included, and still got to play it yesterday.
So here's the downside for me getting physical is I couldn't get it till today. Which, whatever, fine. But the upside is I still got all the pre-order bonuses. And now I have another piece of plastic sitting on my shelf.
It's a bummer for me personally because I really want to talk about 007 First Light, but I'm not going to spoil anything for Blake. And I guess it's probably too early to spoil it, even on podcast, because most of you viewers probably have not played it either. If you're wondering whether or not to pick it up, just generically, I'll say I think it's a pretty fantastic game. I will also say, just if you're on the fence, you're wondering whether to pick it up in a wider lens, the gameplay style is very social stealth based. Think early Assassin's Creed almost. If you're picking it up to have a shooter where you shoot a bunch of people, you're not in the right game. You're a spy.
More specifically, if you played the Hitman games, this is the same developer of the Hitman games, which are social stealth. So they're designed like Hitman games, probably, if I had to guess.
Very much like that.
I do have some bad news for you, though.
What?
I looked at the back of the box, and one of the producers, unfortunately, is Jeff Bezos himself.
It is Amazon and MGM.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he's actually a producer, if they just put his name on there because it's technically Amazon, but...
Wait, did Amazon buy MGM Studios?
I think so.
Oh, dear God, help me. Oh, dear
When you start
God.
the game, it says Amazon MGM, and I did know previously that Amazon was making...
I'm checking now. Bye.
So I don't think there's a single world in which Jeff Bezos had his physical hands on this game and input in it.
Oh, no, obviously not. He's also not the CEO of Amazon anymore.
No.
He's just a majority stakeholder. Amazon acquired MGM in March 2022 in a deal valued at $8.5 billion.
Yes.
I hate it here. There's no such thing as an ethical billionaire.
You're 4 years behind on this, but it is a thing.
There's no such thing as an ethical billionaire. By the way, I get to see your stupid face next week. So
in just about a week?
and she's gonna listen. I can't be mean to her. She's picking me and the wife up late at night from the airport. So
That's true. You have to be nice to me on your ride home.
Upside, you don't have to drive us all the way to Muskegon. So
that is nice. I still would have done it. I would have driven you to Muskegon because I love you both dearly, but I'm very glad I don't have.
I would not have made you. I would not. That would not have been a consideration in the slightest. No.
You would have done it.
I know you.
I love my friends.
And then you would the next day been like, I hate those two. They suck. So
it would have been. I don't go to bed that early. Usually I get in bed by 10, and then I have quiet time from 10 to midnight.
Okay, so we're in similar boats, but just different, because I get in bed by 11:30, and then I fall asleep by 12:45.
Yeah, I am sometimes on my phone, but if I'm on my phone, I'm reading. So I'm usually reading or playing a game by myself or watching something. I kind of cut off social communication after a certain point. Admittedly, sometimes even if I see a text, I'm simply, I'm not here right now.
My bedtime, right before bed routine that's the only time I scroll through Twitter. Not Twitter. Ew, gross. It's the only time I scroll through Reddit is my nighttime routine.
That's fair. That's probably really bad for your mental health, but that's fair.
Oh, no, I avoid the political side of Reddit on purpose. I look at the gaming stuff and all that. Don't worry. I know better. Yeah. But the only reason you guys might be like, that's not a social cutoff. But it is, because I don't know these people. I have no Reddit friends. I just look at posts. Yeah, I just look at posts and then sometimes comment on a post.
In my 2 hours, I peek at social media a bit. But the main thing is that just I need my quiet time to myself. And I need time to wind down at the end of the day. So it's a really good time for me, that 10 to midnight or whenever, and maybe 9 to 11, whatever, to just
9/11.
9/11.
I'm sorry, that was bad.
Have you seen the people on Tamagotchi Life who made the Twin Towers? There's a couple of them.
Yes! The same people who made Zoran Mondami and Donald Trump and Charlie Kirk.
I think this is why I think it's really funny and I enjoy watching people's videos. I think it's why I personally don't have much of an interest in playing Tamagotchi Life, because I have simply no desire to make people I know or celebrities or famous events and watch them all interact. But it's been really funny watching other people put that up.
There is more decorating than you would think. There's terraforming and all that. But if that's not what you're into, then
my decorating bar is pretty full at the moment. Dreamlight Valley keeps me well fed. If Animal Crossing comes out, I'll definitely go back to that. But I'm not searching for a new decorating game at the moment. My time's pretty well committed already to Dreamlight Valley, especially with a new update coming out on Wednesday, everybody, next week. In case you're interested in that bit of news.
Focus on packing.
That's understandable. We will be getting Hercules and Phil. So I'm pretty excited for Hercules. Don't like Phil. But that's fine.
Who's the voice actor for Phil? Because I know I like him.
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, that's it. I love Danny DeVito.
Love Danny DeVito. Don't like Phil. Sorry, buddy.
Emily knows the one thing I need for me to come back, but it hasn't happened yet, so I'm still not coming back yet.
Cusco, no signs of that boy yet.
Nope. I give it another 3 years.
There is Emperor's New Groove furniture. Does that count?
No. I need Cusco and Pacha.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know when that happens. This update that we're getting right now is the end of the roadmap, which, if you guys don't play Dreamlight Valley, essentially what they do is they release teasers for the next 6 months of character releases in their roadmap. And so we're at the end of one now, which means in the next week or two, we should be getting a new roadmap, which teases the next 6 months as well as the next expansion pack. So anything's possible. We also have every single princess now, which means that they're going to start pulling from different IPs because they can't pull from the princess IPs anymore. We got them all.
Yeah, you need Princess Leia now.
don't go down that road. I don't want live action characters. I don't want Star Wars. I don't want
I'm
Marvel.
with you. I agree with you. I don't think they're gonna do it.
Well, we already have Princess Leia items. We have her dresses. We have a lot of they've done the last 2 years, this year and last year. They did really big things for Star Wars Day. So there's an R2D2 companion. There's a BB-8 companion. There's both of Leia's main most memorable dresses. There's a robe and a lightsaber. There's a couple houses, some furniture sets, whatnot. So they've gone all out for the last couple Star Wars days. So it wouldn't surprise me if somewhere down the line they try to add in the characters.
Chat, you remember when we got excited for Fall Guys updates, and then Epic Games ruined it, and then they did like 2 seasons where they made their own levels, and then they stopped making their own levels and just said, "Hey fans, you make all the levels, and we'll never make a level again for 4 years."
That'll
Good times.
Nice. You guys do that for us.
Oh, it's the biggest
I
scam.
don't like you comparing that to Dreamlight Valley.
No, it's not. It's not the same. You guys are being fed. Unless Epic buys it, you're fine.
I still see people being like, I don't think they're releasing updates fast enough. They release updates every other month, but people are like, they're not releasing updates fast enough. I've run out of content, blah, 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 blah. And I am like, go touch grass, my dude. Find a hobby. Make a friend. Pick up a different video game, buddy. If you think that they have released, I think we're at 25 or so free content updates since this thing started. That's crazy. That's a crazy amount of free content. That doesn't include paid DLC either. That's just free content.
There's 25. three paid DLCs now. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, there's 3.
Yes. There'll be a 4th, assuming it goes as it has the last 3 years. There'll be a 4th one this fall.
Well, we'll see if Cusco comes. I'll be right back in.
I'm telling you, I think we're getting closer than you think.
God, and that will make Emily's day, me jumping back into Dreamlight Valley.
I think you'll play it for 5 minutes, and then I think you'll quit, because I think you'll open up Dreamlight Valley, and you'll have 500 quests where somebody's like, Tiana's trapped in a book, and Pocahontas is trapped in this other forest, and what's-her-name is trapped over there, and there's 20 new rounds that you've missed. Blake, you've been gone for 5 years.
The darkness is back again.
The Nightborns have taken over.
Oh my god. I guess.
I don't think it'll last long.
Well, here's the thing. I played it for a solid year. Oh, every day for a solid year.
Yeah. It has so much content, and that was again at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
It's now been 3+ years of just more content and more content and more content. And so I feel bad for people who are starting the game at this point, because I think I would just be so overwhelmed with what to do and how many things I had to get done. I felt overwhelmed when we started. And there were 4 realms, 3 realms when we started, and I think there's 20 now.
I'm overwhelmed with Yakuza right now. We're gonna jump into backlog, ladies and gentlemen, because we're running a little bit behind.
Let's do it. Let's talk about backlog.
Yeah, I haven't done anything since the last time. Oh, I guess this is important to note first. Some of you may have been live with us 2 weeks ago and been like, that episode never went live on YouTube. It's not going to. We were not happy with it. We're not going to release it. That's it. End of story. So
we played Repo, and Blake just ended up dying a lot, and he's really embarrassed about it. And he called me up, and he was like, Emily, I cannot upload this one. I died so many times in so many embarrassing ways, and I did a really bad job, and I just don't feel, I don't want people to make fun of me, so can we not upload that episode? And I was like, yeah, I guess, man, but that's content we're losing. And he was like, no, I don't want them to make fun of me. So
can we rewind back to the beginning of the episode where Emily says, no one has seen me be mean to you once on this channel?
Well, how was I with you? I told you didn't have to upload it. I don't want you to feel bad about yourself. We all die in Repo. Just because you died in really embarrassing ways doesn't mean...
lying.
At one point, Blake got the map upgrade. Blake's favorite upgrade, I think you all should know this, Blake's favorite upgrade is the map upgrade. He treasures that update. He waits for that upgrade. And he gets it the moment it appears if we have enough money for it. He got it, didn't use it. I was dead.
I forgot about it.
And he was like... everybody's alive, and started the extraction point and left me for dead.
I forgot I had the upgrade until later when someone said Emily's dead, and I checked. I'm like, oh shit, I have a map upgrade. My bad.
Upgrade that I covet.
Anywho, backlog time.
Juice, don't defend him. Don't defend him, Juice.
Juice is my girl. All right, me and Juice right now are Pokemon pals. Right, we started our Nuzlocke yesterday.
Modded, so we didn't all have access to the map upgrade. We let him get it with our money, with our limited funds. We let him get it, and he didn't use it.
Hey, as you said, it happens.
Anyway, back to the backlog update. Are you done,
Yeah,
Blake?
actually, backlog update. One, Juice and I started our Soul Link yesterday, so if you want to check that out, every Tuesday, with the exception of 2 weeks from now, me and Juice will be playing through Pokemon Modern Emerald. Huh?
I thought.
Yeah.
I thought Pokemon.
It is already chaotic as hell, and I'm having a blast. I am loving every moment of it. Juice and I haven't killed each other yet. I can't blame her for our first failure. I can't. There's just nothing we could have done about it. Huh?
I would never blame Juice for your failures.
No. It wasn't my failure. Juice is the one who ruined the run, but it wasn't her fault, if that makes sense.
Yeah, don't say that to her.
No. It truly wasn't her fault. Like, I can't even say she ruined the run. We just didn't have foresight to know that she'd not have a move to hit a Pokemon who could just start hitting her because she couldn't hit back. And that's that. It's not her fault.
It sounds like she was bullied.
Yeah, and I had no control over it, so... Anywho,
like,
that's what...
If you see bullying and you don't do anything, you're siding with the offender.
I call you out all the time. What are you talking about? You jerk.
You watch somebody bully Juice, and you said, well, there was nothing I could do. Stand up for her. Defend her.
I did. We reset the run.
Say something.
We reset the run, and we got better starters anyways, and I was happy about it. Hi, Buzz Muffin, as well.
Hi, Buzz Muffin. I have a backlog update.
I haven't even finished mine.
Okay, sorry. You started your backlog update with, I haven't done anything, and so I thought you weren't going to have a backlog update.
No. I haven't changed anything that I've been doing. I'm at the very end of Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm laughing a lot, and I'm crying a lot, and my God... I'm gonna play the other Yakuza games. This is why I do like backlogs and things. Like, I try things I never would have touched before. Like, I never once in my brain was I like the Yakuza series. That seems interesting to me. Played these, I'm like, nope, full fucking in now. Like, I don't know. This is why I like testing things that I wouldn't normally test and playing things I normally wouldn't play. So
and you've also been reading lately, so you've been trying a lot of things that you wouldn't think would be for you.
I didn't. No, I did update you, Emily, but I'm going to update the chat. You guys all know, if you watched the last stream, but not on YouTube, obviously. I started Dungeon Crawler Carl. This past weekend was buy one, get one 50% off hardcover books from Barnes & Noble.
Wait, I want to show everyone my really pretty book I got.
I'm going to get mine, too. So... I had the paperback cover of Dungeon Crawler Carl. I gave that to Chase, and I got my paperback for Dungeon Crawler Carl. This is off because I'm reading the book. And then I got the second book as well, so I can continue.
Very nice. I got this absolutely beautiful copy of The Martian.
Oh my God, I need that. It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Frayed edges.
Shit.
If you open it up, it has this artwork of Mars. I'll hold it up a little higher. And then the cover has the potato.
I would die for that. My Barnes & Noble didn't have it.
To be fair, it came out, I think my Barnes & Noble put it out like a day early. I don't think it was supposed to come out till that Tuesday. But one of our mutual friends also confirmed that they were able to get it Monday as well. So it had just come out on Monday or Tuesday. So you might not have even had it at your Barnes & Noble to see.
Damn it!
But it's beautiful, and there's a matching copy of Project Hail Mary coming out in December in this same style. Obviously not exactly matching, but done in the same style. So I'll be getting that, and those will be stars on my bookshelf.
Oi, G. I'll let Emily now jump into her other backlog, but just know we're both going to play 007 Second Light, and that review is coming in a few weeks.
This is the first Light.
Sorry,
second.
I have another game that has Second Light in it. So 007's First Light is coming. Review will be here in a few weeks. Don't worry.
Yes. So my backlog update is I did start 007 First Light yesterday. I'm having, if you missed the first minute of stream, I'm having a phenomenal time with it. I'm absolutely loving this game. Normally with video games, there's like a bit of an introduction period where you kind of have to get used to the mechanics. You know, maybe it's a little bit slow because you're getting used to the game, but the moment this game started, I think it took like 3 minutes and I was locked in. The game mechanics are right up my alley because I love stealth, but also the dialogue is really funny. The characters are really easy to love. I'm just having a phenomenal time with First Light. So if you like stealth games, if you like Hitman, I definitely recommend it. And we will be doing a more in-depth review once Blake starts and gets further in it. It's not very long. I think I'm about halfway done. So we should be relatively ready soonish to give a review on it. And then my second backlog update technically hasn't happened yet, but tomorrow I will be starting Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, which, if you know me, I'm a big Yoshi fan. So I'm very excited to see what this new game is like, and you'll be getting a review for that in the coming weeks as well. I will be playing that with a friend, so that might take a little bit longer for me to finish, just because we'll have to coordinate schedules and get times together to play. But I'm suspecting that's also like a 10-ish hour game, so I don't think that will take very long either. I think it was like 8 to 10 when I looked it up the other day.
Yeah, I'm looking at I forgot I wanted to look at the Metacritic the other day, and I didn't. It's got an 80 and an 8.0 on user review, so it's doing pretty well. It's doing pretty well. I don't
expect it to like blow me out of the water, but I think something fun and cute and simple will be great for me. I mean, I loved Princess Peach's Showtime, and I know that wasn't heavily loved, just because it was so short and so simple, and it was a sweet time. So I welcome a short, fun game.
After Yoshi's Crafted World, that's the reason I've been hesitant on.
Yeah, I've heard not great things about that.
It wasn't bad. It was just boring. It was just really boring. So, yeah, the part of the news is, well, do you have more backlog stuff?
Nope, that's it. Okay. Those are my 2 games I'm working on right now. Sounds like the Yoshi. Don't you be dissing the Yoshi ride.
Hi, Allie. My
sister did not like the Yoshi ride at Universal. And I think that's so hateful. To be fair, it's slow. It's a little slow. And you kind of go in a circle. But you get to ride in a Yoshi, and they play the Yoshi music. That
oh, yeah, the one that everyone's putting on the internet, like, as they're writing it, saying, me on the way to the liquor store.
Yeah. There were eggs. It was not 10 seconds long. In fact, it was actually a decently long ride because of how slow it went. So don't say it was 10 seconds long. I would say it was a couple minutes long. And I would say it was a couple minutes long because it went at, like, 1 mile an hour.
I have to find it. Hold on. Because I think it's so worth showing.
Did I ever send you the video where I got like 7 of those in a row, and I was like, my algorithm is borked? I think I posted it on our Discord because I got like 7 in a row of the Yoshi ride with the music playing, and I was like, I've ruined my algorithm.
Oh, you did? Yeah, this one. Oh, the sound's not going through. Oh, it's not muted. Stop, TikTok.
I can imagine
on my way to the liquor store. It's so funny. It's so funny.
That ride makes me really happy.
So, okay, let's keep on theme of Metacritic for a second for the first story of the news, and it's actually making me consider getting this down the line. I already was considering getting it, but it was definitely not a day one release for me. Lego Batman is doing very well.
I've heard really good things about it so far.
I've heard wonderful things. Matt Berry, the wonderful Matt Berry, voices Bane. And I heard the whole beginning part of the backstory for Bruce Wayne is him saying, I love my parents. I hope nothing changes. Like over and over again.
That's really good. That's really good Lego Batman energy. I love the Lego games. I love how unserious they are.
I'm full in. I'm full into it. Other gaming news, if you're into horror and horror video games specifically, the Backrooms movie did come out recently.
I will be seeing that soon. I also saw the Exit 8 movie, which was pretty good. And I saw the Iron Lung movie. We've been on a roll of supporting indie horror game turned movie.
Backrooms is a big deal too, I think, because it is like really in the niche of the indie horror. Like it is deep in that niche.
It's gotten more popular. I think it shifted from like indie horror to like that creepypasta area of the internet. And so I think a lot of people who even don't play games have really hopped on the idea of the Backrooms. So I think it will be interesting. I definitely want to see it. That comes out Thursday? Tomorrow?
Backrooms movie? I think it's the release date is tomorrow. Oh no, Friday.
Oh, okay.
And it's done by A24.
Coming out where they're old. The superhero. What are you talking about? An old superhero? What that means?
Allie, are you high right now?
I can't. I'm gonna try to find it for. I just saw a preview where it's like 25 years later. Oh, interesting. Like they saved the world, and now 25 years later, and they have some.
They have probably real lives.
I'm sorry, your kids suck.
All right. I'm gonna quickly.
Oh wait, I have news.
Uh-huh.
I have news.
Okay, I'll let you do your news first before I jump in the other news.
Just a little tiny piece of news. If you enjoy Sims type games, there's been a game called Paralives, which is a team. I don't remember who the producers are, but they're a team of 6, and they have been working on a Sims-like game for several years now. I even think it went through a Kickstarter. I've been watching this game for several years. And they finally just released an early access version that I've heard people say is really good. I've heard it's buggy, which is to be expected. It's an early access. But from what I understand, it's a small team of 6 people who have been working on this for several years. I also think that they've said there will be more content updates that will be free in the future. So unlike The Sims, it's not going to be releasing, tons of packs and add-ons for like $50 a pop. And I know it has a lot of highly requested features from The Sims that The Sims never got. So if you're interested at all in, slice of life, sim type, cozy games, maybe give this one a glance because, we want to support small indie teams making games like this. So I think it's definitely something I'm going to be trying soon.
I'm going to show this to Allison. It looks like it's only coming out on Steam, but that's fine. That's not a problem.
Yes, it's early access so far. So they said at one point it may come to console. But yeah, like I said, I've been watching this for several years. It had a couple release dates that got pushed back, and it finally just came out in early access the other day, and I've been seeing a lot of buzz about it. So
if I end up building my personal Steam machine, which I'm close to doing now, this will be something Allison can play in our living room and not have to worry about a Switch version. But we'll get to that point when we get to that point.
So I want to share that.
Do you have any other news?
No.
I have quite a bit.
Oh, shoot.
5 stories. 3 really short, and 1 medium and 1 more serious. So,
all right, get to it.
All right, let's jump into it. The first one, Donkey Kong's getting a Lego set.
Oh, man.
Yay!
Okay.
This is the short one. This is one of the short ones. Look, it's just all they've shown so far is the barrel. But I mean, come on. It's Lego. I'm going to want it. It's neat. It's cute. Neat. Yeah, that one's easy. Love it. Second, congrats to the Subnautica 2 team. They sold 1 million copies in their first hour after launch. If you're into...
I didn't know there was a Subnautica 2.
It just launched recently. Well, it's released in early access and sold 1 million copies. I wouldn't call it an indie... I wouldn't call it a horror game, but it's definitely a survival game, and some people find it a little creepy at times.
I've heard it compared to a horror game simply because of being in the open ocean and how frightening it is.
Yeah, it's not like the whole intention is not to scare you, but like...
But it's scary.
It is scary, especially for some of our friends, Ferg, who are afraid of open water. So, yeah, that is... Congrats to that team. I'm happy these indie developers are doing so well. Next story, I guess this is a medium-sized story. Destiny 2 is getting its final update, and it's ending its development for Bungie. and it's
Oh,
pretty much going. Destiny 2 is officially essentially going to go offline.
how long has that been live? Like since 2017?
2017, because I bought it with my roommate at the time because she wanted me to, and we bought it and played it together when it launched before it went free to play. So it's been going for almost 10 years.
I think that's really good.
It is good, but here's the thing. In that time, Sony has bought Bungie. Bungie has released Marathon recently, which Marathon's about to go free to play. And I think they're just shifting their, like, hey, Destiny 2's done. We've done what we needed to with Destiny 2. No one's really playing it anymore. Move on to the next thing.
That makes sense to me. That doesn't even feel like it's early ending. It's like been almost 10 years at this point that they've been supporting it with live service. So I think that's a good time to pack it up.
I think it does bring up a good point, though, of things we've talked about before that some people are trying to do, the Stop Killing Games initiative. Like, let people make their own server so like games like this can still run to some capacity. So people who did enjoy Destiny 2 and even just with their friends,
you can't play it at all.
It's offline. It's done.
Oh, okay.
It's
I thought they
dead.
were saying they were no longer doing live service updates. I didn't realize they were shutting down the servers.
Yep. It all goes down. So if you want Destiny to come back, go support Stop Killing Games. People will make fan-made servers. You know they will. Because once again,
crazy.
We don't care when a company wants to shut down servers for their game. That makes sense. We understand that. There's, they want to do bigger, better things. What we care about is when you keep that server locked tight and don't let anybody, like, create something so they can keep it running if they want to. Right? So, that is my 2 cents there.
No, Blake, this says that it's going to stay online. They're just concluding the final content update.
Wait.
Did you read the full? Are we sure?
Is offline. I'm pretty sure it's going completely offline. So the news source I read on this before misinformed me. I just pulled up the article to talk about it.
This one says Destiny 1 servers are still online as well.
That's wild. Okay, never mind. I mean, it still brings up a good point, but hey, that's fine then. I mean, it's still sucky. And I still think eventually Destiny 1 and 2 will be both officially offline, and that brings up my previous point. But still, good job, Bungie. I don't hate you as much anymore. So.
Yeah, this one feels okay. After 10 years of live service updates, I think if you stop updating it, that's okay, as long as the servers remain open.
Yeah. Sorry for my misinformation that I got from a different source, and I just pulled up an article that I didn't read. So that's generally how I do things, is I find most of my news from other sources and then find the articles relating to it. This next one I know, because I did read this one. I had to look it up when I heard it. Second medium-sized story.
Sorry,
what?
My sister, is he starring in the superhero movie? That should be interesting.
I have seen what she's talking about. I can't think what it's called, but I've seen what she's talking about. He's going to find the Declaration of Independence.
Spider-Man? About?
Now, never mind. I take it back. Your sister's high. Your sister's high right now and just lying to us.
Spider Noir. Oh, like from Into the Spider-Verse? What? What is this? What are you talking about? Is this Nicolas Cage?
They are releasing. Yes, they are releasing. I did hear about this. Yep, I did hear about this. They are releasing a Spider Noir movie
with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, he did the voice. Action. Yeah, he did the voice acting for Into the Spider-Verse, and so yeah, they're just bringing it back.
Yeah, but they're saying it's live action.
It is.
I don't know how I feel about that one, y'all.
Oh, I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be awesome. But that's just me. Back to the story. PS Plus subscribers, you need not fret, but if you're not subscribed currently, all the prices for PlayStation Plus are going up by $2 a month. So, yeah, a little sucky. But here's the thing. If you are already subscribed, like myself and a couple others, you will not be affected by this price change. Now, there are some ethical problems with how this is being done because, you know, that keeps you locked in thinking I can't cancel or my price is going to go up, especially if you're like, I need to save money this month or whatever. There are some ethical dilemmas there. But if you're already subscribed, your price doesn't go up. If you're not, hey, your price is going up. Or if you pause and you come back, your price is going up.
Well, now I won't get PlayStation Plus even more.
Yeah, I have it because I get the free games that they offer, and that way, if something, God forbid, anything happens to me and I lose all my games, I have a backlog of additional games that I've gotten for free. That's been my mentality behind it, at least.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, yeah, it's sucky. There's not much you can do for it. I pay for extra. I don't pay for premium, and I'm probably gonna go back down to essential. I don't need extra. I'm learning. I think extra
costs $144.99
per year. Per year.
That's crazy.
It is. It is. Back in my day, extra only cost $100 a year.
That's crazy.
Yeah, premium is $160. Yep.
Okay. That's crazy.
It's dumb, and I hate it. Biggest news story of the day: the Steam Deck is back in stock after 3 months of being gone. You may be wondering why I haven't changed the scene yet. I'll explain. The Steam Deck is back in stock after 3 months with a new pretty shiny price tag of $200 more. I think it's actually like 200. Yeah, more than $200 more. So the base 512 gig OLED Steam Deck is going from $550 to $790.
I'd like to formally apologize to Nintendo for roasting you for raising the price of the Switch 2 by $50. Didn't realize that you could just take it away and then up it to $200.
Now, here is my devil advocate, because I know Valve, and I know Valve isn't out here.
You're friends with them?
I'm friends with Gabe Valve. Not really.
Name 5 employees of Valve.
Gabe Newell is literally all of them, just like Whitney Houston is all women. Whitney Houston said it herself. I'm every woman.
Hi, Pookie.
Anywho. Wait, what was Xbox Live Gold back in the day? 60 a year? Yeah, same with PlayStation Plus Essential back in the day. I think now Essential's like 80 a year. Okay. So, to play devil's advocate, this is not Valve's fault, only because the market is just getting worse and worse. RAM prices are still
$200 worse, Blake.
Emily,
Because you didn't defend Nintendo when they upped the Switch $50. You didn't defend them.
No, I didn't defend them, but I justified it as well. No, I justified that as well.
Favorites.
I blame the AI instantly. What do you mean?
I think you're playing favorites.
You want to see memory price trends? Back in December 2024, RAM was sitting around $50 for 2 8GB sticks. Now it's sitting around, and this is DDR4. Actually, we need to look at DDR5 to be actual comparable. That's what people are using. DDR5 went from $100 to about $500 for 2 sticks of RAM.
I'm just saying, when Nintendo upped their prices, you didn't pull these charts.
I did. I talked about the AI crisis. What do you mean? I shat all over AI. We know the reason.
Not on AI. You did not play devil's advocate for Nintendo.
Well, the only reason I won't play devil's advocate for Nintendo is because they are the only company that sells consoles at a profit, where everyone else sells them at a loss.
I think there's some favoritism going on here.
No. I mean, here's the thing. I do love Valve. You know how Valve puts a lot of games on sale all the time? You know how they are able to accomplish that?
How?
They go after a whole bunch of scammers and life insurance policy scams and make money off the companies that they help.
Listen, I'm not saying Valve is bad people. I'm just saying I don't think that there's someone behind the scenes who's like, please, sir, can I have some more? We have no choice but to up it by a full $200.
I mean, okay. If you trusted, are you saying you trust Nintendo as much as you trust Valve with price increases?
No. But I think both price increases are wild.
Yeah. I think Nintendo's is more egregious because Nintendo will raise the price and same with Sony and Xbox.
You think $450 to $500 is more egregious than like $500?
Oh, it's not using. Well, you know why it's so much shorter? You know why it's so much lower of an increase? They're still using old parts. They're still using old parts that are, yes, more expensive, but
I think
still
the $200
parts.
increase is pretty egregious, no matter
It
how you
is.
slice that
Again,
pie.
it's egregious, but I guarantee you, we know the reason. We all know the reason. It's because AI data centers are ruining everything for everybody, and no one is benefiting. And if my computer dies, guess what? This podcast is probably going away with it. Yeah, like if it's same with Emily's
We
computer.
cannot get along, Allie. That's not the point of this podcast.
Yeah, have you one Allie, as long as you've known me as your younger brother, me and Emily have been bickering this whole like since we were kids. By the way, Allie and Emily have no other brother. I am their only brother.
It's who we are. We simply must bicker.
Yeah, this is literally our friendship.
I'm just saying, I think Blake is playing. I think Blake's got a little bit of bias going on in this reporting.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I'm not. Here's the thing: do I bias Valve over Nintendo? 1,000%. However,
yes, that's all I'm saying.
I did also call out the reason when Nintendo did it as well. I know the reason is honestly most of the reason. I think Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox are blowing it more out of proportion than Valve probably wants to. But we all know the reason. It all points back to AI and AI data centers.
AI is evil. Actually, there's a town in
issues.
Michigan that voted against having an AI data center, and then the data center, the company behind it, sued, and the town doesn't have the money to fight the lawsuit. So basically, they're going to be forced into getting a data center, even though they voted against it.
Why wasn't the state jumping in to help?
I don't know. But now they have to get a data center, even though they don't want one. Even though the people stood up and voted against it and said, we don't want this. The company went back with a lawsuit. And they just don't have the money to fight it.
What do they sue over? What do they
I don't know, man.
Oh my god.
Alex was like, it's Lowell? I didn't think it was Lowell.
That is very close to y'all, from what I understand. So, yay. Hopefully.
It's okay. A Michigan farm town voted down plans for a giant open AI data center. Weeks later, construction began in Saline Township, Michigan.
Where is it?
Saline Township.
Oh, a data center was the initial thing to come up.
The developer sued, the town settled because they didn't have the money, and the construction vehicles rolled in.
Of course, it's goddamn Oracle. It's fucking Oracle. I hate it here.
It's been pretty terrible. So AI is evil. It is the scum of the earth. If you use AI, I think less of you. Sorry. I just simply do. Get a hobby. If you're one of those people who's like, I have to use AI because I don't have any writing skills or I don't have any art skills. So you're gatekeeping art by like not thinking I'm an artist because I use AI. And my rebuttal is get a skill. Like, are you unskilled? Do you not have any skills? Go get one. Go get a hobby. Go do something with your life. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to be an author. Go do something. Go do something with your life. And I don't care if you prompt AI, you're not an artist. You did nothing. You created nothing. The computer did it. And it did it by stealing art from other people. So,
100% what she agrees with what she said. Big asterisk though, and this is my only asterisk, if it's localized to your own system and you only use it for mundane tasks that you just don't feel like doing, but you're not using a data center to do it, and it's localized to you, I don't fucking care in that case.
Depends on the mundane tasks. Like, dudes, keep your brain going.
Oh, like mundane, like specific upkeep tasks or stuff like that. Once again, if it's localized, specifically if it's localized, I do not care. And unless you're making art with it still, then it's still bad. No matter what, whether it's localized or not, then fuck you, go fuck yourself. I will let it slide if it's localized, not using a data center, and it is used for mundane tasks. But,
I am saying that.
I'm not saying we need to start burning data centers. That's it. Remember, kids, if you're ever strapped for cash, data centers use computer parts. Computer parts do actually contain real gold. So do with that information what you will. YouTube and Twitch. This is not serious. We are not.
I would never wish ill on the data centers created by our supreme overlords.
What would we do without the billionaires? They're creating jobs and not exploiting wealthy.
This isn't for Twitter or whatnot, but like, if the AI is listening, I don't hate you, and I think you're great, and don't kill me when you take over the world. So I think you're great.
How the chances? No, I've always the AI takes over. Emily's like over here. No, I've always advocated. I'm always big fan actually.
Big fan of AI. Love it. Just in case.
You want some more of my drinking water?
I love AI.
Oh my god!
We are
okay,
now
that's enough.
50 minutes into this podcast.
I know.
And we have not even started our main topic. And at what point?
We are, to be fair, we have an additional 5 minutes on top. I mean, we're going to be talking quickly about what happened throughout the year so far, and I don't think as much came out as last year. I think last year was just jam-packed all the way through. This year, it's a lot more spread out, but it's a lot of good things that have been spread out at the beginning of the year.
Okay. All right. Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's quickly talk about the games that have come out, things that are coming out soon that we are looking forward to, and we will be getting and reviewing, as well as we're gonna be completely, everything we say about what's coming out in the future might be completely overtaken next week by Summer's Games Fest, Sony State of Play, the Xbox Showcase.
These are predictions. We could be wrong. We could be entirely wrong.
Well, let's talk about what's already come out this year. Let's talk about the games that come out here.
Yeah, we're at the end of May, so we're about halfway through the year, which means we're about halfway through the games of 2026. So, I mean, we just kind of want to check in and see how 2026 is shaping up for a year in games. I mean, last year, like Blake said, was pretty jam-packed. We had a lot of really beloved games. I mean, Expedition 33 alone kind of just made it a very significant year for games. So what does 2026 look like, especially in comparison to 2025? Because I think you're right, I think it has been a little slower. So let's talk about what some of our favorite games and what some of the biggest releases of the year have been.
Before we do that, I just want to make this a mental note. Everybody remember, and I don't know if you even knew about this, you may have. Just remember, this is also the year that action horror game Code Violet came out in January, and it was terrible from what I understand, and everybody hated it, and that's disappointing.
I don't even remember hearing about that game.
Oh, it did. It was a PS5 exclusive, and it did really bad. I'm like, when I saw the trailers, everyone's like, "Yo, this looks interesting." I'm like, that might be something Emily wants. People bought the game, and it did bad. It did so bad. Nobody liked it. It was buggy.
No, everybody hated that.
It was buggy. It was cringy. The story wasn't good, from what I understand.
Yeah. So, I mean, we got a lot going on.
Yeah.
I mean, from my end, so far, my top games of the year, obviously we had Resident Evil 9
come
out in February. That was a pretty highly anticipated game. Pretty well reviewed, pretty well loved. I see a lot of Resident Evil content on the internet, and I will say I think the hype has tapered down now that we're not in February or March. So people are starting to have some more mixed feelings on a lot of the lore and the story that was introduced to Resident Evil 9. And I know we're getting a DLC sometime soonish, so maybe that will bring the hype back up. But I think definitely Resident Evil is a big contender so far this year. And I think even by the time we get to Game of the Year time in December, I think it will still be a pretty big contender for that.
It's been doing pretty well over the past few years. Like, Resident Evil's been thriving in the 2020s. Like,
I definitely... Go ahead.
After the disaster that was RE6, they've been doing quite well.
They have. There's really been few misses. And so I think it will definitely get a nomination. I'm not saying it's going to win Game of the Year, especially if Grand Theft Auto sticks to its current release schedule. but I definitely think it's earned itself a slot up on that. What are there, 5, 6 finalists?
There are 6. There are 6 total.
So I definitely think we're going to see Resident Evil 6 up there.
Yeah, 100%.
Not Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil 9.
2 more Capcom. One, Capcom has had an incredible beginning of the year because one of my top contenders from earlier this year, and there's a review for her for RE9 on this channel. There's a review for me for this next game on this channel. Pragmata was a beautiful Capcom game. Very short, unfortunately, but you can ask my wife if you ever, for some reason, know who she is. I walked out of my office in damn near tears. And then the game said, hey, do this post-game content to get the true ending. And then I did that and beat the game again and walked out in damn near more tears. So story is incredible. The gameplay was really interesting. I just wished it was longer.
Do you think it earned a spot on the Game of the Year nominees list?
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to see it up there in December?
I don't think it's going to win anything. I think as of right now, it deserves it. But I mean, anything can happen throughout the year. So right now, it is my top runner, my front runner for things that have released this year. But I think it can be overtaken mainly because of how short it was. And I know what else is coming out this year. This other game I'm going to just mention, even though Emily and I did not play it, we have friends who played it, and I know it's a big deal. Capcom, again, released the Monster Hunter Stories 3. Is a very, very popular franchise, especially the Stories series where they took the Monster Hunter formula and made it into a JRPG. It's a series I'm going to check out in the future. Our friend Ferg, who hates turn-based games, fucking loved it. So Capcom on a fucking... they're just going. They're just going.
And I will say, not quite to that extent and in a little shorter period of time, but Nintendo's also kind of having a moment. They've been pretty slow the last year. I mean, Donkey Kong came out and people were fine with that. But in the last 2 months alone, they've released Pokopia, which was widely well received and loved. And then they followed that up with Tamagotchi Life, Living the Dream, which people are still currently loving. So, I mean, I don't think either of those will be Game of the Year contenders.
No.
I don't think, not even because I don't think they're good. I'm saying that because I genuinely don't think that they don't really nominate Nintendo games for Game of the Years unless it's a Zelda or a Mario. And the Mario,
or Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Oh yeah, I guess Donkey Kong could get nominated.
But I digress.
They've never, even Animal Crossing, which I think was far and beyond the most beloved game of 2020. Did not get nominated.
It did not. It did not.
I think they tend to approach them more as give them the best family game slot, but they don't really. It has to be really amazing to make it into the Game of the Year, which again is crazy when you think about how popular Animal Crossing was, and it was one of the best-selling Switch games of all. I think it was the best-selling Switch game of all time, maybe behind Mario Kart or Smash Bros. But they don't really do cozy games in Game of the Year or family or multiplayer type games that often. So I don't think we'll see Pokopia or Tamagotchi Life up on that list.
They love their action games or their platformer games. Mostly their action games.
They do. Their RPGs and whatnot. They freaking love those. So I don't think Nintendo's gonna make it this year.
Nintendo's also been doing a lot with releasing all their Switch 1 games as Nintendo Switch 2 versions. We got Animal Crossing, New Horizons Nintendo Switch 2 version, for example. We got 2 Game Boy Advance games not on the Game Boy player on the Switch 2. We got Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, which came out in 2003 as their own individual $20 a piece ports for the Switch, and that is wild. I hate the fact that they did it that way, only because I know they did it for money. They did it for more money. But I digress. I understand. Whatever. Do your own thing. They've just been... Most of what I feel like has been released from Nintendo, other than Pokopia and Tamagotchi Life and Yoshi, have been Nintendo Switch 2 versions of things.
Yeah. I mean, Blake and I are going to get into this more in a future topic about, we're a year out from the Switch 2 release. What does that look like for Nintendo? And has this been a very successful release in terms of exclusives? And is it worth buying the console? So we'll be getting into more of that. My spoilers, no, I don't think it is. But we'll chat more on that later.
Hey, Emily, on March 25th, we got Disney Dreamlight Valley Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
We did. I know so many Dreamlight Valley fans who were ecstatic to get that update just because the Switch version has run like crap for so long because the game, I mean, you have to think with each update they add, the game gets bigger. And so I just know people have been really struggling to run it on their Switches because that console's just so old. So I know people who are thrilled to finally get that Switch 2 version.
I think if we're talking about things that are in the Game of the Year contender like conversation right now, I think RE9 for sure.
RE9 for sure.
RE9 for sure. Pragmata for sure right now. I think
I would say, yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna throw. I think if we're talking about literally right now and things that have made an impact, because this is going to change wildly. This is not a prediction at all. If we were to do it right now, it would actually Pokopia and Tamagotchi Life actually would be up there because of the impact they've had. And I'm going to throw a wild one out there. I'm going to throw Mouse PI for Hire for being a huge deal on the indie side when it dropped. And yeah, I'm looking through the list of other things that have released, and once again, a lot of games have released, but most of these I haven't heard of, and it's just been a slow year in terms of like big releases. Go ahead.
If we're making predictions for things that are going to win at the Game Awards, I just want to say right now in May of 2026, so you can play this back in December, Iron Lung by Markiplier is going to win something. They're going to give him like best game adaptation, or I know there's also going to be like the Exit 8 movie, and there's going to be the Backrooms movie, and whatnot. So I think this will be a pretty good year for game adaptations to like be in movies, just because there's been so many indie games that are making it into movies, and that's fantastic.
Super Mario.
I think Markiplier. Oh yeah, the Mario movie as well. I still think Markiplier will take it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think he deserves.
Mario
to take
will
it
obviously be nominated, but I do think, unless a bunch of kids get on and vote, I think the Markiplier fans are going to take it. I think they're going to take it away.
I forgot about another huge release this year that I just saw on this list, and that is Soros did come out end of last month. So that's
anything about it since it released.
I did only because that is Alana Pierce, who's the big video game reporter. That's her boy. She's dating. Yeah. What's his name? I can't think of his name. It is from the Returnal people. What is his name in Soros? He was an iZombie. It's the actor. Raul Coley.
Oh. Yes, I love him.
I won't lie, that is a very beautiful man. That is a very pretty man.
I was really hoping he was going to be cast as one of the main men in this book to movie adaptation that's coming out on Amazon, but he was not, and I was really disappointed about it.
Yeah.
On the Game of the Year subject, I don't know. I think it's too early to tell if this game is going to make it to the actual Game of the Year conversations. But for my personal Game of the Year, I already know. I think 007 First Light is going to be on it.
I think it will be. I think it'll be in the conversation. Again, I haven't played it yet, so I can't say anything. I don't know. I guess
we'll see. It's been, I think, one of my favorite. I mean, I still got half the game to go, so we'll see. But so far, I think it's on par with Resident Evil 9. And it could be higher than Resident Evil 9 by the time.
You want to quickly go over things we're excited for?
Yeah, let's quickly talk about what's coming. Do you want to go first or do you want me to?
You go first.
My biggest one, far and above, is that on July 9th, we will be getting the Black Flag Resynced, which is the ground-up remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which I'm incredibly excited for. If you know me, I'm a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed series, and I somehow never played Black Flag. So this will be my first experience with Black Flag. I really put off playing it because I hated the ship mechanics in 3. And to be quite honest, guys, I'm not a big fan of ship mechanics in general, and I've heard this is a great pirate-type game, and that just doesn't appeal to me. But
it doesn't very well. It does it
Okay.
very well in comparison to like how Kingdom Hearts handled it, for example. Even though I don't think that's a fair like comparison,
It's
but
not really a fair comparison. I just like nothing about sailing on the water and ship combat or anything like that interests me at all. But
yeah.
I've been on a mission to play all of the Assassin's Creed games and hopefully platinum them all. So this will definitely be added to the list, and I'm probably going to play it right when it comes out in July. So that is pretty high on the list for me, as well as this one doesn't have an official release date yet. But it's aimed for 2026. I could see it getting pushed back to 2027. But Silent Hill Townfall was a surprise announcement that they made earlier this year in March or February, one of the two. We still don't know too much about the game. They showed some teasers, a little bit of footage. But, big horror fan. I liked Silent Hill, so I'm excited to see what Townfall has. But like I said, I could see that getting pushed back to 2027. Just, they haven't announced a release date yet, so we'll see. But I'm pretty stoked for that one. Other than that, honestly, there's been talk. This is obviously rumor, not officially confirmed, so don't write home about it. There's talk of a remake of Ocarina of Time, and I would really like that to be true. Releasing, I think, around the holidays, they said. I would really like that to be true. So I'm hoping for that. Honestly, I just really want to see, before the year is out, some big stuff coming from Nintendo. Like I said, we'll talk about this in the Switch 2 conversation, but I think Nintendo's been pretty lackluster. Blake and I were talking the other day about how they have not had an official first-party direct. I mean, they've had indie showcases, they've had partner directs. They've not had an official first-party direct since what? January, Blake? Or September of last year. So it's been a long time since Nintendo had a first-party direct and announced anything of substance, really. So I think they're beyond overdue for it, and I would really like to see something Zelda-related. Even, I'm not the biggest Mario fan, but I'd love to see some Mario content thrown out there. I'd love to see Animal Crossing. I mean, by the end of 2026, we'll be at about 7 years since the release of New Horizons, which sounds crazy to say because it feels like COVID was yesterday, but that's 7 years. That's how much time was between New Leaf and New Horizons, and I didn't think we would have another 7 years to wait because I thought a huge part of that 7 years was them creating all these new assets. Because, City Folk and New Leaf and all those pretty much used the exact same assets. They added a couple things here and there. But they had to remake it all for New Horizons and add these new sets and the new mechanics for terraforming and decorating outside. They had to add a lot. I was under the impression they'd be using the exact same assets, maybe adding, again, some new ones, some new features. But I did not think it would take 7 years. And we're at about 7 years.
Well, it's a good time to remind you that this year is 10 years since Persona 5 came out. This year is January was 9 years. No, wow, that was very wrong. 7 years since Kingdom Hearts 3 came out. Yeah, I didn't even have to say what it was, and you knew what I was talking about.
Exactly what you were going to say. Think about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh my god. Oh dear god, that's funny. I will say what I am excited for. That is, we'll first go over what is confirmed for the year.
Yeah.
I am also excited for Assassin's Creed Black Flag because it was the last Assassin's Creed, that game that I played before I played Unity, that ruined everything. And I think after the Ezio trilogy, because I am a shill, Black Flag is one of my favorites. Black Flag is phenomenal.
You did play, I should say Blake has played new Assassin's Creed games since. He's played Syndicate and he played Odyssey. You liked Syndicate, right?
You just forgot about the one we both reviewed last year, too.
Oh, Shadows as well, but I know you were more mid on Shadows.
I felt the same about Shadows as I did with Odyssey, except for I think Odyssey was way too bloated and Shadows was not bloated enough. I needed more of a middle ground.
But you liked, I think out of those three, would you say Syndicate was your favorite?
Yeah, but just in terms of that style, I like more linear. Open world stresses me out, dude. Open world's stressful. So I'm excited for Black Flag. I have played the original Black Flag, so I'm excited to see what they did in the remake. There have been people who were sent out to play a 3-hour demo, quite a few people, and they all said that it's pretty good. They said they're very, very happy with how things have turned out for it. So,
well, I'm excited.
So it's going to be great. The thing that Emily, I have been talking about with Emily for nope, stop. I've been talking about it.
I remembered it. I just wanted to prove I remembered it.
I've been talking about it with Emily for like 8-9 months, gushing how excited I was for it, and she keeps forgetting about it until I called her out for it officially yesterday.
Quite honest, you bring it up every now and again in podcasts, like every now and again. Like I would love to rewatch this, see how many times, but like you have not actually sat down and talked to me about it. You have been like, but Pragmata, you've talked to me about on phone calls. You talked to me about in text. You're like, oh yes, Pragmata, I pre-ordered Pragmata. You have not been talking about Beast and Reincarnation outside the podcast.
I think the reason for that is because we didn't get a release date until after like Pragmata came out, and then I couldn't pre-order it until much later. Like weirdly enough, we got a release date and I still couldn't pre-order it for another 3 months after
that is crazy.
Yeah, which I have it pre-ordered. Beast of Reincarnation comes out August 4th. I am so stoked for this. It is my second most anticipated game of the for the year. My first was Pragmata, but now it is most anticipated for what is coming down the line. I'm very excited. And third, this one I'm shocked I'm talking about because initially it was like only partially on my radar to try later. But earlier this year on my backlog, I played Trails in the Sky First Chapter, which was a JRPG that was released back on the PSP back in the day, and they remade it in 3D. And I had a lot of fun, and the story was very, very good. The second chapter, that came out last year. The second chapter comes out this year, and they have a release date, and I have it pre-ordered. So I will be picking that up. And since I played the first chapter this year, I can immediately jump to the second chapter remake. And now this series that I was too afraid to jump into, they keep remaking the game, so now I have no excuse but to play all 14 of them. Cool, wonderful, yay.
Blake also forgot a game he's really excited about that hasn't released quite yet, but he's been really pumped for it. He's going to play it on his channel again, and that is Danganronpa.
No, shut up. I do know
he's been counting down the days
since
that release. He's been like, what do you think the bonus content will be? What do you think the stuff that they've added is? Do you think we'll get more time with Nagito?
Yeah, look at this man.
He's a huge Nagito
Look at this man. I want him to die. I want him to be like this, but with a frown on his face and a bullet in his chest. For Twitch and YouTube, that was a joke. I hate this man. He's a bad man. I hope he pulled the trigger in this. Sorry.
The trigger, Piglet.
God damn it, not again. We're not doing this again. I despise
Blake's been super pumped for Danganronpa 2 He's going to be playing it on stream. So when you see that it's come out, run to Blake's channel, run to the Bearded Blake Show, twitch.tv/the Bearded Blake Show. He will be playing it there. So
I will do it on one condition, Em. I will play it on my channel again. On one condition.
What's that?
You have to buy it for me.
How much is it?
Oh, if I had to guess, it's gonna be like $30-$40. Yeah, I know.
All right,
tough pill to swallow. That is my only. I need to get this man off my screen. That's
I don't want to look at him anymore.
He makes me want to vomit. No, that's the wrong button. There's
Rugrats. Wait, go back.
Yeah,
Go back to that screen we're on.
Yeah, it's right here. Oh yeah, you can't see. I forgot.
I can't see it, my dude.
Yeah, I thought you knew this came out.
Rugrats.
Yeah, it's
Rugrats, a rewind collection.
It's all the old games put onto cart, or you can get it digitally. Not. It is.
Does it have the N64 game that was like a Monopoly type game where you like went around like a Mario Party type game?
Let me see the list.
Where you had the different like areas and you rolled the dice and you went around.
It's Rugrats Search for Reptar, Rugrats the movie for Game Boy Color, Rugrats Time Traveler for Game Boy Color, Rugrats Studio Tour.
No, it was N64.
I think 32-bit means it was Rugrats. Oops. Rugrats.
It was the Rugrats game, and you picked your character, and you like were on a board like Mario Party, and you had to collect food, or you could like
scavenger
put in time
hunt.
out.
Scavenger hunt.
Yes.
It was not on that list. It is not on that list.
What a loss. That was my favorite Rugrats game. If you were about to tell me that this came out in 2026 and I could play Rugrats Scavenger Hunt on my PlayStation right now, the way that would have been Game of the Year material right there.
Right in the heartbeat. Jesus Christ.
Would have been Game of the Year. I would have gotten all of us together. I would have been like, we're playing Rugrats Scavenger Hunt right freaking now.
I hate that Limited Run's the one releasing this. Fuck you, Limited Run. Fuck you. Huh?
I'm so sad. I want to play Scavenger Hunt.
Am I ordering this?
I wanted the other one. It's such a bummer.
There is before we go, there is one more thing that could come out this year, but it's not confirmed to come out this year. But people are highly speculating it will be out this year.
What's that?
Persona 4 remake. Persona 4. It's not called Rewind, huh?
That could be.
Yeah, Persona 4 revival. Why don't you call it Rewind? It was right there. I'm still mad about this.
It's right there.
Oh my god. Persona 3 Reload made sense. Persona 4 Rewind. I'm so mad on the internet. My god. All right, I'm done.
Do you know what makes me mad?
Me? Sometimes.
When I think about all the like pasta and mac and cheese brands, and none of them have the slogan, anything's postable. Why are we podcasting? We need to start a pasta company right now. Anything's postable.
Oh my god, is that a PS exclusive? No, it is on Switch and PlayStation, and I think it will be on Steam too. The physicals are Switch and PS. And as you can see from my shelves, which you cannot really see right now, I have a preference. So.
Anyway.
I am bringing Emily 2 games to borrow when I come up, so more to add to our list.
What's that meme with the guy with the stick and he's poking? He's like, "Do something."
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Nintendo right now.
Yeah, Nintendo's not doing shit.
Like I'm standing up here with a stick and I'm poking. I'm like, "Please do something. Do something." And it's like, would you like a $20 Switch 2 version of Breath of the Wild? And I'm like, no, I really don't. Please do something else. And they're like, we can't. We just can't.
Last big releases we got, and I'm not counting Pokopia and all that. I'm talking like Nintendo pure IP, even though Pokemon is. But the last like 2 big Nintendo releases we got were Echoes of Wisdom and remake of Thousand Year Door. Am I missing something? Did something come out after that? I just can't remember.
Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong. I still haven't touched it. I haven't wanted to pick up my Switch for anything since 2024.
And yet you bought a Switch 2.
We know why. Was it my fault, or was it because I have a beautiful wife who I'd do anything for, who really
wanted it,
who wanted to play Mario Kart? I guess Mario Kart counts.
And she deserves it. So you remember that.
She plays it almost every day. I'm not even kidding. She plays 2 Point Museum.
Well, you know what? Just put her money's worth into it.
Yeah, here's the thing. I take the Switch 2 once a week to play Monster Hunter Rise with Ferg and Cass. I take it every Sunday at 2 p.m. And every Sunday at 2 p.m., I'm like, all right, I'm going to move the Switch. She's like, no, I wanted to play it right now. I'm like, Allison, we do this every week. I take it for 2 hours, and then you get it back. It's going to be okay.
She deserved it.
Fun fact, y'all, this episode will be going on YouTube, so don't worry. I will upload it to YouTube in the next few days.
Badly, so he'll let it go up. He'll let this one go up.
The next podcast, I'm predicting the next podcast is going to be very long. I'm going to predict it's going to go over an hour. I might go up to 2 hours, because we have Summer Games Fest, PlayStation State of Play, Xbox Showcase, and if Nintendo Poke does something, which I will say this, there's no rumors of it right now. Given that everybody else is doing some kind of showcase, I think Nintendo will show up for at least something.
I think Nintendo historically, I could be wrong, but I think from what I've seen, Nintendo historically does have a Direct in June. Yes. I think June is usually a Direct month. So I think we'll probably get...
Wait, go ahead.
No, that's it. I'm just saying, I think we'll probably get something. Just because they historically do have Directs in June, and now it's been almost like 8 months. So I think that they're going to have a little something for us.
they also historically have had directs in January, February time. And this year we got Partner Showcase and Indie Direct. So fuck me. Oh, I'm sorry. And the Pokemon Direct. You know what we got for Mario Day? Nothing.
Do you know what we got for Zelda?
Nothing.
Nothing. So,
okay.
You better stuff it up. I'm not buying the Switch 2 at this rate. So, stuff it up.
That's going to be it for us, folks. Remember, kids, if you can build it yourself and you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money for someone else to do it, try to figure it out. I'm going to build my own Steam machine now that I got an SSD for cheap.
Kids,
huh?
AI sucks.
Oh, that
build
too.
Skills. Build mental processes. Don't rely on AI to do it for you. I'm going to go play 007 First Light.
I'm going to go and finish Yakuza so I can start 007 First Light. And do it again, Em. This is going to be our sign-off. All right, bye, everybody. Goodbye.